Okay guys, I don't know how well this is going to work. I've actually got the camera sitting on the bench, so it's probably going to shake around a little bit. This is the punch I'm going to use. Okay, this is, let's see, this is a center pin out of a rear axle. This is what holds your spider gears together in your rear end. You got spider gears and side gears, and this is the machine pin. My favorite punch is this one that I use. This is a main shaft out of a Muncie PTO. I've been using this one pretty much every day, very hard, for a couple of years now, and you can see how little it's been deformed. I keep up on this end cleaning it up, but this is the only end that I put on the actual workpiece, and this is the only end I pound on. So you can see how that's broomed out a little bit. But something good and hard. If you can get some kind of good solid punch, I don't recommend using sockets, but if you've got some old junk sockets, those aren't bad. Obviously you can get one in a very close size, but the only reason I can't use this is it's too big. It's larger in diameter than the cap, so I got to use this one because it's smaller. Now we've got the joint, or we've got the whole drive shaft up here on the anvil of the vise. We're nice and solid, and what we're going to do is we're going to put the punch right on the cap, and this is all the force that's going to be necessary. I'm using a pretty good size hammer. You don't need a big 10-pound sledge or anything, but you need something done. I mean, a claw hammer would work if you have that, but you need something you can give it a little bit of authority with, okay? So here's all the force we're going to use, okay? All right, there, it just moved. We've overcome the stakes on this side, and we're pushing them through on that side. And that's it, okay? Now, I was hitting that pretty hard, but not out of control, okay? And you see that's punched all the way down. Now we're going to roll the drive shaft over, and you can see how far it's already punched out of the other side. Now this is because we're actually up. Sorry, I'm going out of frame here. I'm trying to look at this and film at the same time, and I'm not good at this. We're actually up on this lip, so we had a little bit of room. Ordinarily, this would be sitting flat on the anvil, and that wouldn't be out that far. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, you know what? I told you guys how important it was to mark this thing for phasing, and I haven't done that, so I'm going to do that right now. Get out my paint pen out of my pocket protector here, and we're going to put a mark there, and a mark there, and there, and there. Now see, even if I eliminate this one or pound that one off, I'm still going to have these marks on the outside to know how it properly goes together. Okay, let me set the camera back down here. Sure we got that reasonably in frame. Yeah, okay. So now, we've punched it through from this side. Now we're going to roll it over and punch it all the way through the other way, because we've still got to smooth out the stakes on this side. So we'll get our punch on our cap. Now this should go through pretty easy. Oh, okay, there it goes. Alright, and that's it. As you can see, we're all the way through. I don't know if you can quite see, but we can see light through there just by the way that the yoke is made. And there's our cap spitting out the other side. Now we're going to, let me see, I'm going to punch this back through to the center, and I'm going to do the same thing to this one. Hang right on.